Hello and welcome once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. It's day 94 and I'm keeping careful count this time to make sure I don't lose track of when the next horde is. It's on day 98. And that is because I have got plans for what I want to do. And before that happens, now we are hopefully drawing near to the release of Alpha 17, but at the time of recording at least we have not actually got an estimated release date for that, so we're still operating a little bit blind on that regard. So what are we going to do for the rest of Alpha 16? Well folks, here is my sort of schedule. Here is what I would really like to do. Numero uno, of course, is to finish this place. It's getting pretty tall, it's getting pretty near completion, to be honest, and we've got the materials that we need to complete the job. I'm going to have to do a certain amount of grind off camera to do the exterior painting, which gets more and more precarious the taller up our tower goes, of course, but we're going to have a fantastic view right from the top. And of course we've got one floor to go above this, and this is not counting the interim maintenance areas where our wiring and generators go, but we've got the bedroom and bathroom area above us, or we will have. And then on the roof we're going to have our gardens. We're going to have our rooftop farm eventually, and I would like to get that finished before Alpha 17 hits. But after that, and intermingled with that, I intend on raiding the other two skyscraper buildings, so I'm pretty sure we've got those represented pretty close to home. Higashi is the only one we've got in this area here, I think. I haven't marked any others anyway, but I know in the town to our west we have, that's Higashi again, we have the book tower, as I call it, which is a cracker book one, somewhere, I'm fairly sure. But this one here is the other one, the name of which I can never remember. So I'm pretty sure we've got all of the skyscrapers in our vague vicinity. The Higashi is the most tricky of the three, really, so it's a bit of a mad one to start off with, but there you go. So that is my plan, my more recent plans, and then if and when after that we're gonna go and basically explore the world a bit. So we're going to set out on an extended road trip, and we're going to we've gone thus far, as it were, but what we'll probably do is we'll probably head out somewhere to the extent of our territory, like over here or something, set up a forward base, and then I want to slog on and see if I can reach the end of the world. Woohoo, the edge of the world. So that's kind of my plan. Now in the meantime, I think I do have a screamer somewhere around here. I've heard her, so we need more ammo as per usual. She's already dead. There you go. Gotta love the spikes, and it looks like a fair few zombies have passed this vague way in the night. Yeah, she's a goner. She's a goner. Okay. Unfortunately, in some respects, means that I don't actually need to sort of, yeah, I don't get the rifle experience any longer, because I don't need to snipe my enemies. They all get auto killed, which is good in one respect. Oh look, leather couch middle. Okay, so what we're going to do today then is we're not going to get it all done today, and as I say, I'm going to put in a certain amount off camera and things. Have we got another screamer out there? It's quite possible. It's quite possible. But yeah, we're going to take our rebar frames here, and we are going to do as much as we can to get the next floor built. Now we've got lots of concrete, so that's going to be pretty easy. There we go. Got our claw hammer as well. I can't remember how much of that we're likely to need. And then, do we have in my building box? Do we have any concrete plates? We do not actually. We are going to need to make some more glass as well. I'm going to just see if I've got another screamer. I probably shouldn't actually bother, because you know what? Who cares? Because she's just going to get killed on the spikes anyway, right? We're not going to know about it from up here. And as you can see, our ladder goes all the way to the top here, but we haven't actually got, we haven't painted up here at all. So we know the routine by now, folks. We know how this goes. So I'm just going to kind of go ahead and do this on sort of speed edit. So apologies if that gives anybody nausea, but just giving you a bit of due warning. Our maintenance area, we've already... Oh, now, let me just check on that, actually. Have I done something interesting here? This is our living hatch. That's fine. And then this one is our maintenance hatch. Oh, it's just there, look, which is fine as well. Okay, that's fine. Good. Well, this is going to be a living area. up here, which means that we close that one off for the time being. And this one over here is going to be our doorway, of course. Okay, there we go. So the chief construction is now completed. Thank heavens. That took a little while. As you can see, it's nearly 5:30 in game now. So this is very much the same as our previous floors, of course. I'm just manufacturing some arches here, which are going to be the same as we had in the floor below. They just give our windows a little bit more of, I don't know, a graceful kind of look to them, I think. There we go, for our living quarters. Oops, I used them all up. There we go, so I should leave those there. And I'm also making some concrete plates. And we're also going to want, actually, if I can find it, I think it's pillar as opposed to pole. Yes, it is. There we go. And we're going to need 6 of those as well. And this is something we haven't done on previous floors, so I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a moment. As I say, we're also going to need some glass for these windows, which I will probably set my forge doing overnight. And then we're going to need to make some furniture. I've done it again. Then we're going to need to make some furniture. Have I got all of them? No, I've somehow managed to miscount again. Okay, so we need 4 more of those. Yeah, we're going to make some furniture for the place as well. But actually, we need our pillars before we have those. So there we go. And I'm not quite sure how many plates I'm going to need. I haven't actually counted it, to be honest. So we'll make a few of those because we're going to need some from above here anyway. So, but before we finish doing that, let me just put that away. I'm going to set my forge running to make us some glass, some more glass, and I'm pretty sure that it's this one down here that we're using for that. There we go. Yes, we're going to need some more glass. We have got some glass at the moment. Now this needs sand or needs glass in it, and it doesn't have any at the moment. Have we got the wrong? It's entirely possible I've got the wrong one there. Which one has glass in it? None of them. Okay, I think actually we just need to put some more sand through that one. Okay, good-o. So, forging materials, here they are. I've got some glass there, actually. I may as well melt down the actual glass. That would make some sense. So, there we go. These frames are really good, actually. They take quite a while to burn through. You can see I've got 571 out of an original stack of 500. So, that's taking some doing, so that's great. That's really efficient. I dare say that will change before much longer. And then we're going to need business glass plates. And it's going to take a while for all that to sort of percolate through. So I'll put this through and then I'll put that through. In the meantime, I'm going to put some stuff away. And then, yeah, we'll be able to think about the furniture that we're going to need to make for up there as well. There we go, that gets our windows finished off. I've got our forge smelting some glass through it, and also, yeah, we're going to need, well, let's just put, like we did before, we'll just use the bit of glass that I've got here. We should put that this way around, shouldn't we, really? There we go. To kind of make a fence, to make sure that I don't actually fall to my death while I'm doing this. And this side. And then at least we've got... Well, we're not going to have enough for that, but we'll start it off at least. There we go. There we are. Okay, we've got some more crafting now, so that's fine. And then the other thing that we need to do is we just need to make sure we get the absolute centre of the room. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. So we basically want to be... there, don't we? That's the absolute centre, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Until the squares come out in the concrete, it can be quite difficult to tell, actually. And this is where, yeah, this is where I'm starting to wish that I hadn't actually put away my my rebar, because all of a sudden I can't actually nerd pole up to do this. There we go, and then we should be able to do that. There we are, lovely. Oh, and I've actually got one spare because I forgot the ceiling here is 6 is 5 high, not 6. There we go. So what we've got here is a central pillar, and that's partly because we're going to have a garden above, and that could be quite heavy with all the soil and what have you. So I want a supporting pillar. But the other thing that I want to do is actually use these. Let me just see. Just put this on advanced. A bit like our window glass. We want to use these to make a wall. Now, in actual fact, I think I've made the wrong kind of plates here, because these ones will be perfectly fine for above. They're the ones we normally use for up above when we're making our maintenance area. We'll use those for the floor, rather the ceiling above the top of that. But actually what we want in here, I think, is centered concrete plates. I'm pretty sure we can make those. I've put my concrete away now, so concrete, let me just have a look at plate. Plate, plate, plate. Industrial glass. Oh gosh, so many of them. Concrete plates centered. That's what we want. So we need to make some of that. So let's go see how our forge is doing for the glass. But we'll also need to get some more concrete. We've got screamers, obviously. Right, there we go. We've got some more we can put through there now. Alright. And then, yeah, we're going to need some concrete again. And I need to make centered concrete plates, so I'll just get a couple of those. We don't need very much concrete now. We're pretty much done. I've just got the maintenance area to do, and then that's it. Yeah, we're going to have to take care of her in case my spikes don't. But quite a lot of the time they do, actually. Okay, and we're going to need... Oh, gosh, we're probably going to need about 30 of these, but I'm not absolutely certain. So we'll just knock a few of those out for now. And then I think we'll go and knock out a screamer, unless she's already... Oh gosh, no, there's an entire horde passing through just so they can trash my spikes in passing. So that's fine. And then what we want to do is make sure that we've got the things that we need. Oh, look at that, you see. How annoying is that? I've got 4 spare concrete arches in there, which I didn't even realise. But hey-ho. And then we're going to need our furniture. So we've got centered concrete plates coming through here. We've got wet concrete plates there, which I'll just put in there for the time being. And we're going to need some furniture. So we want to try and craft some furnishings. Let's just have a look in here and see what we can make for our... We're obviously going to need a bed. And the bed we want to make is the proper king-size bed. So for that we're going to need cloth, cotton, spring, wood and short iron pipe. Cotton, cloth, spring, short iron pipe, and what was the other thing? Wood. Well, I have that, so that's fine. We can make that. And then we're going to want a desk as well, because we're going to have a bathroom and a study upstairs there. We're going to have a bathroom, a study, kind of area, and a bedroom area as well. And we want an office chair if we possibly can, but we're going to need mechanical parts for that. So I'll grab some mechanical parts too. There we go. We're also going to want a couple of tables, but the end table variety. I want to use those as kind of end tables next to my bed on either side. And we're going to want as well... we're going to want some cabinets, actually. So let me just have a look at cabinets. We want some cabinet tops more than cabinets. And I think I'm going to need 8 of those, as per my plan. There we are. We'll put those through as well. And in our bathroom, we're actually going to need a toilet too. A fancy toilet. We need a bucket of water for that. Okay, random. So, I'm not sure if I've even got a bucket around here, but there you go. And then we're going to need a sink as well, and I don't think we can make one of those, can we? So again, I'm going to have to look out for a sink for our bathroom area. But it does occur to me that I'm actually going to need the arches, the concrete arches I've just found. I'm going to be able to use those for making our bath as well. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, furnishing this joint is something we're going to be doing in a subsequent episode, basically. In the meantime, obviously, I'm going to have some off-camera painting and things to do as well. We're also going to need some plants, but for that, I'm pretty sure I need some soil, don't I? And I don't think I've got any soil here at the moment, but let's just see if we can place any more glass. There we go. So we're going to need forging materials. Do we have any sand around here? We should have that in mixing materials. Here we go. Lovely. Let's stick some sand through here. Let's see. Sand. We'll just put that in there. There we go. And then we need to make some more glass plates. There we go. At least we've got a bit of a glass fence here, so all the way around, so we're not going to be able to fling ourselves accidentally to our death, because it is a long old way down now. But I'm going to have some serious work to do on this place overnight. Well, not just overnight, just constantly really off camera in order to get it painted up, to get it finished off. There we go. We may as well do this now. Why not? I've got concrete, as I say. Apart from repairing up, we don't actually need that much concrete now. Mostly what I'm getting at the moment, resources wise, is iron, because I'm needing lots and lots of iron just to repair up my spikes, which zombies do insist on just having a party on just for the sake of it. So there we go. So as I say, made some concrete plates here. These are the centered concrete plates, which means, now where's my entranceway? Here it is. Which means what I basically want to do is this, and you can see that that just goes nicely there, straight from the pillar. We want to make a wall like this. There we go. Whoop, there we are, and then we can do that as well, but I'll probably make this wall go all the way to the ceiling actually, so it's basically like a partition. Now obviously we're not going to be able to put anything directly against this wall. There we go, we've only got 7 left, so I'm going to need to craft some more of those, which is fine. Wet concrete plate centered, so I'm not going to have a wall on this side, so we're probably going to need quite a few of those. I can probably work out exactly how many I need, and then we're being efficient. Why am I going... No, that was... Oh, this one. That's what I wanted. So this one is just going to go straight across. There's going to be no break there whatsoever. And this partitioned off area here is basically going to be our bathroom area. We're probably going to have to do something sort of relatively cunning here in order to be able to... I think we're probably safe to do that up there, but down here I think in some ways I'm perhaps going to have to do something other than have those concrete plates there. I might have to put in I don't know. I think what I might do is use cupboards there to sort of make part of the walls so that we can fill up the entire block in order to not have strange spaces, because I want to put a bath here and as well as a sort of a toilet and sink and what have you, medicine cabinet, that kind of thing. And then we'll have our study space here and we'll have our bedroom area here. So we've got it kind of partitioned off, because a bathroom really needs to be partitioned off, doesn't it? So there we go. And as I say, roof, building, roof, garden. So we'll have our farm up on the top of the roof there, and then this place will be finally completely finished. But we'll get a cracking view from up there. I think we can get all the way up even now, and I'm just a little bit scared that I might fall off. I'm getting a little bit of lag in the game at the moment. I think this is definitely a problem currently in game, and I'm hoping that the optimization is going to be a little bit better in Alpha 17. Alpha 16 wasn't so bad to start with, but lately it has started getting a bit problematic across all of my saves, including newer ones, which is, yeah, a little bit strange. I don't quite know what's going on there, because my machine specs haven't changed. They certainly haven't got worse. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. In the next episode, we will be going to pay a visit to the next tower block, and we will start another tower block adventure between now and Horde Night. We will definitely be coming back for the Horde. I don't fancy being at the top of a skyscraper when a Horde hits. That could be a little bit too interesting, quite honestly. Or not. I'm not sure. I can't say I've ever tried it, but it is dawn of day 95. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button. Wow, what a lovely sunrise we can see from our roof, which is where our garden will be. More or less, we have a couple of blocks higher than this in actual fact. We have yet another maintenance zone to do. I will do that off camera. No fear, guys. Enough of the building grind already. The next time we do some building work, it will basically just be furnishing up our the rest of our living quarters, so that you guys get to see us finishing off the base. And I'll do another episode on planting out the garden up here, so you can see that as well. But otherwise, the base is more or less done. So yeah, hit that like button and let me know. Also, feel free to leave your comments as per usual, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.